Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to practice scripts for your real estate business so you can become a top listing agent. My name is Jackie Kravitz with Sales X Training. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here and you are a real estate agent who wants to sell more homes and make more money, start now by subscribing to the channel. Click the bell next to it so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos every single week. So let's talk about how should you practice scripts. Obviously, let's just start with the conversation of, well, a lot of agents say, I don't like scripts. I don't want to use scripts. Well, the scripts are not the problem. It's sounding scripted that is actually a problem. Nobody likes to talk to someone that sound like they're reading from a script. So I don't like scripts. No, you got to figure out how to make these scripts sound conversational. And for that to happen, just like everything else in life, it's not just going to happen by osmosis. You're going to have to put in the time to practice, memorize, internalize, and own the scripts. And then all of a sudden, it's just going to be the way you speak in all these different listing situations. So I'm going to give you a couple of different things to do. You need to be reading your scripts, the scripts you're using, out loud as fast as you can, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I will say it to you for how long? Well, the more the better. Let's put it that way. I would say a minimum of 30 minutes a day, maybe 10 minutes because it's boring. Okay, I've done a lot of that, so I know. 10 minutes in the morning before you get on the phone to prospect, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes before you go home for the day. So a total of 30 minutes a day, minimum. You take one script. By the way, on my YouTube channel, you can download my For Sale by Owner script. It's a very short script. You take that script and you read it out loud as fast as you can for 30 minutes a day. 2 or 3 days later, you have it memorized. You're pretty much getting close to internalizing and owning it. You know you own it when you can recite it in your sleep, okay? So you gotta do that. You have to start immediately. You can't just say, well, the scripts don't work. No, you don't know how to, you don't know them, so you're reading, you sound scripted and awful. Like, what can you expect? The next thing that you should be doing is I mentioned doing the FSBO script for 30 minutes a day because if there's one script that you want to master quickly, you just stay with that one. Or you could just take the FSBO, the expired, just listed, just sold, your past client sphere of influence script, the pre-qualifying, the objection handlers, the closes. You could take all of them and just go from one to the next and then start over and then start over. You know, a lot of different scripts you choose. The point is you got to put in the time to do that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to write the script. So as an example, the FSBO script, you're going to write it over and you're going to write it several times. How many times a day? How about at least 20? Writing it word for word, the entire script every day for 20 times. You're also going to need to role play. Now, the purpose of role playing is to work on the delivery. And the delivery, it's going to be hard to work on the delivery, to have a powerful delivery when you're just stuck on reading the script. So you got to do all of this at the same time. And once you internalize and own the scripts, then your role play is going to be way more powerful. You're going to learn so much from it, and it really is going to start helping you get better and better and better. The other thing that you need to do, you need to listen to great role plays. For how long? For as long as possible. If you're in your car, wherever you're going, or you're driving to listing appointments, coming back from appointments, or you're sitting doing something in the computer and you could have something play in the background, you should be listening to these role plays. And I recognize that sometimes you're going to have something playing in the background and you're not consciously actually listening to every word. It's okay. Your subconscious mind hears everything. So even if you're not consciously listening to every word and you don't think you're absorbing it, you're learning, you are. It's being imprinted and ingrained in your mind. So the more you are listening to it, and I would say at least an hour a day. I mean, I used to be obsessed with that when I started my real estate career. For all the years that I was selling real estate, actually, I used to do that. The other thing you need to do is you don't wait until you have or you feel like you have mastery of the scripts to start prospecting. You got to do both at the same time. Oh, I don't know. I just started. I've never made a call. I don't know the scripts. The first time I see it. Do I start making calls today? Yes, you do. As at the same time that you're practicing. And another great thing for you to do that will help you get better with the scripts and the delivery of the scripts is record your calls. You record your calls and listen to them. And then you critique yourself honestly. And by the way, talking about critique, with your role play partners, your role play sessions shouldn't be longer than 20 minutes because you don't need more than that. And if it goes beyond 20 minutes, you're just chit-chatting and wasting time. 10 minutes each, you role play whatever script you're working on, and then your partner does. Make sure that when you're role playing, always give your partner and tell them to give you at least 5 objections before they give you the appointment, because you want these role plays to be real. You don't want them to be so easy that when you get on the phone with a real seller, you go, oh my gosh, this is not how I role played. So you got to challenge each other on these role plays. And then at the end of it, ask your role play partner to give you honest feedback. Not just, oh, you did great. How do you get better by just hearing you did great? Because this is what I hear most of the time. Agents just, no. What could I have done better? Tell me one thing I did great. Let's start there. And then tell me 2 things that I could improve on. Is it downswings? Am I not using embedded commands? And am I not pausing? Whatever it is. You're sounding a little scripted, or you didn't repeat and approve. There's so many things that impact how the listener, the person you're speaking with, how they hear what you're saying. And you need to be open to receiving honest feedback and giving your role play partner honest feedback, because that's the only way you're going to grow and get better. And then the final thing I want to say to you in practicing scripts, you have to have the attitude and the mindset that you either win or you learn. And every day you got to learn something. I mean, you make 30 contacts and you don't set an appointment. What did you learn that you're going to do better tomorrow? Because if you don't, you're on the path to live the definition of insanity, which is very discouraging. And it's the reason why a lot of agents give up on prospecting. They don't have this attitude of getting better every day. And if you're not getting better, you're getting worse and you're getting discouraged. And see, the being discouraged, which is normal, it's called being a human being. I mean, if I'm day in, day out, making 30, 40 contacts a day, not setting an appointment, and I don't figure out what to do differently tomorrow, how long can you do that for before you say, no, this doesn't work for me. I'm going to find a different way to get business because, yeah, this is not going to work. I mean, I'd be feeling the same way. But when you're getting better every day, so you're aware of what you're not doing so well, and then you make the required changes so you're improving. And it doesn't have to be like going from 0 to 100. No, if you improve a little bit every day, it compounds. And 30 days from now, 6 months from now, you're going to be infinitely better than you were today, and your results are going to show that. You're going to start setting appointments. All of a sudden, wow, everybody used to hang up on me. Now they stay on the phone. We're having conversations. I'm getting put. The results will come, but it's not going to be overnight. You don't go from like having no idea what to do and and not have ever prospect or use scripts to all of a sudden being able to convert and set appointments every day. You got to have that mindset. But the reality is that everything is hard before it's easy. And this is just another one of them. You learn by doing it, by taking massive action and time on task. You're going to start seeing the improvement fairly quickly as long as you're committed to learning every day. There you go. Make sure you like the video, comment below. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.